Succession Explained, Season 1, Episode 6. Which side are you on? Kendall has secured board support from Frank and others to remove Logan as CEO after witnessing his cognitive decline and physical aggression at Thanksgiving. The family owns only 36%, with Stewy holding blocking power. Roman is committed to the coup, while Shiv remains excluded in Washington. The vote will happen during a terror threat lockdown that traps Kendall in traffic. What appears to be a viable removal attempt will collapse when Roman switches sides and the vote deadlocks, allowing Logan to purge the rebels and consolidate power.
After Thanksgiving, Kendall has something he didn't have before: institutional support. Frank and Jerry both told him they work for Waystar, not Logan personally, after witnessing the memory failure and the physical grabbing of Iverson.
So the coup becomes real?
It transforms from theory to execution. Kendall builds a coalition of board members willing to vote Logan out as CEO.
But the family only owns 36% now after Stewy's investment. That means they need board votes, not just family agreement. And Stewy has blocking power on major decisions.
Which makes this a formal board vote with institutional shareholders watching.
Does Shiv know?
She's in Washington, completely excluded. She'll find out after it's already happened.
What's the vote count looking like?
Kendall lines up Frank plus two other board members, Asha and Ilona, who agree to vote against Logan after hearing about the cognitive decline.
What about Roman?
Roman tells Kendall he's in. He's witnessed the same erratic decisions, the same decline. He'll vote against their father.
And Roman says he'll secure one more vote. Lawrence Yee, the Vaulter founder who's now a board member. Roman goes to a private club to pitch him.
Roman reports back that Lawrence is with them. The vote count looks solid, enough to remove Logan.
What about Stewy?
Kendall tells Stewy about the coup as a courtesy. Stewy holds blocking power, but this is presented as a family matter.
Does Stewy commit?
He stays carefully neutral, protecting his investment and relationships with all sides.
The vote is scheduled for a specific time. But on that day, there's a terror threat in New York that closes airspace and locks down streets across Manhattan.
Kendall gets trapped?
He's stuck in traffic, unable to reach the boardroom. Meanwhile, Tom learns about the coup from Greg, who casually mentioned that his grandfather Ewan is in town to vote.
Wait, Ewan is voting?
He's a board member, even though he's estranged from Logan. Greg doesn't understand the significance, but Tom immediately tells Kendall.
Tom thinks he's being helpful, like he's part of Team Kendall after the crew's cover-up. Does this change anything?
It might create panic in those final hours.
And Kendall is still stuck in traffic when the meeting starts.
The vote proceeds with Kendall by phone from his car. Frank votes against Logan. Asha votes against Logan. Ilona votes against Logan. Kendall votes against his father.
That's 4 votes to remove him?
Yes. But then Logan's side, Datu and Paul vote with Logan. Ewan votes with his brother despite their estrangement, citing family loyalty.
So it comes down to Roman?
Roman hesitates when his vote is called. There's this moment where Logan prompts him, and Roman sides with his father. The coup fails in that instant.
Because the vote ends 4-4-2. 4 for Logan, 4 against, and 2 abstentions from Stewy and Lawrence. Logan breaks the tie as chairman.
Wait, Lawrence abstained?
Despite what Roman reported, Lawrence doesn't vote against Logan. Whether he deliberately misled Roman or Roman misread the situation is ambiguous.
So the coalition collapses because Roman switches and Lawrence was never committed.
Logan immediately purges the board. Frank, Asha, Ilona are fired without exit packages and escorted out by security.
What happens to Kendall?
He's fired from the board. The scene suggests something more complex than simple termination, but Kendall has lost everything.
Roman survives because he switched sides, but his relationship with Kendall is shattered. And Shiv learns she was deliberately excluded. She feels betrayed by her entire family.
Does Stewy's abstention protect him?
He claimed it was a family matter, which protects his investment and keeps relationships intact with all sides.
The terror threat that trapped Kendall in traffic might have been coincidental, or it might have been orchestrated. But either way, Kendall conducting the coup remotely while Logan controlled the room proved decisive.
So Kendall built what looked like a viable coalition, and still lost because family loyalty proved stronger than business judgment, and because he couldn't physically be in the room.
Roman kept his board seat. Kendall lost everything. Logan owns the room now. No institutional check, no dissent, nobody left who'll say no.